Welcome to War Thunder with Subdude. How y'all doing tonight? Well, in a few hours, the new server will be up and we'll have access to new jet fighter, bomber, whatever you want to call them, because as far as I'm concerned, they're bombers. Um, and they're going to be very good bombers. The A7 is going to be absolutely spectacular. Um, but I'm left with the quandary of what do I do when I get into this? Do I go after the Buck first or do I go after the Corsair first? My head is telling me go after the Buck. The reason I'm saying that is because my British lineup really is in dire need of a top tier and one that I will, not only spade but put a talisman on to start grinding out the rest of my British lineup, which I have just not done because it's so painful when I have to do the repair costs on them. That's something the Gaijin just hammers players into the ground with. Repair costs are absolutely astounding in the British line. And I'm sure anyone can point out anywhere they want to and say, see this is more expensive. Like, I'm talking about the line as a whole. That's one reason I don't like flying British. I love the Jaguar. I really would like to fly the Harrier GR3. Won't buy the GR1. Um, the British Phantom really doesn't turn me on because I've got both American Phantoms. And I only need to grind one British Phantom. I'm not real fan of the Hunters. Um, they're good planes. I like them, but I'm not a aficionado of them. I don't like flying them. Um, there are good things and bad things in the British lineup. You go down low enough, the Halifax, wonderful plane. Rugged, doesn't have a lot of tail firepower, but for a bomber, it's not bad. It's maneuverable, even for a four-engine bomber. I haven't flown it in, well, probably a couple of years. But there's a lot of British planes I just don't particularly care for. I love the maneuverability of the um, Hurricane. But the problem with the Hurricane is the fact that it's so slow. It barely gets out of its own way. And then there's the Spitfire, and they're so fragile. They drive me absolutely crazy. Um, and there's just things I don't like about British planes. The designs are beautiful, but I don't like them. I don't like to fly in them. I like test flight in them. I like free flight in them. But to repair them, no, 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 no. Not interested in all that. American planes, I'll beat them into the ground. I don't care. I'll fly them. I'll beat them into the ground. I'll pulverize them. Same with German planes. Um, French planes, if there were more French planes than American planes, that wouldn't be too bad. The Italians, They got some pretty good designs. I like looking at them. But my question is for this patch is, do I go for the A7 or do I go for the buck first? My head is telling me go for the buck. My heart is going, you want the A7. Well, I've got two American attackers, the A4B and the A4E slash early. I have no idea why they did that. If it's an E, it's an E. If it doesn't have the electronics pod, oh well, too bad. It's still an E. And when are you going to upgrade our missiles so that we can carry the AIM 9L? Thank you. That was used by naval and air forces. Really would like to be able to shoot a Harrier in the face. I'm getting tired of them. But my soul is screaming, going, I want the Corsair too. But my head is telling me, get the buck. What do you all think? Well, that's enough. This subdude signing out. Y'all have a pleasant today, better tomorrow. We'll catch you in the sky in Air Realistic on the new patch. Take care, folks.